Excuse me, sir.
Hey,
How may I help you?
what is this all about?
It's all about child development program assessment.
Okay.
Do you have kids, sir?
Yes, I have.
How old is your kid, sir?
History.
Okay. So by the way, sir, my name is Naomi Ahmad and I am Child Learning Solution Expert and I'm connected with Grolier International. So, as a parent, sir, we already identified the hidden intelligence of your kids even in that early age.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's nice.
Have a seat, sir.
Thank you. How long it will take?
It's not take too long, just 10 to 15 minutes. As a parent, sir, I understand that one of our utmost concern is how we can help the child to their education despite of our busy schedule, right, sir?
Yes, you're right.
This is the assessment form, sir. Just write your name of your child, age, contact details, and check the behavior, inclination, interest, and everything that you observe to your kid. For example, if your child like to draw, check the circle. If not, just leave it blank.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, your child's name is Jan. Nice name.
Thank you.
It is important to know the multiple intelligence of our child's early so that we can provide appropriate support to further enhance their talent. Let me cite you an example, sir. When the kids draw on the wall, what's the usual reaction of the parents?
I get mad when I see my son vandalizing our wall.
I understand your immediate reaction, sir. However, kids often display their intelligence or talents through their behavior and action. The drawing on the wall is probably an example of the visual spatial intelligence. If we reacted negatively on this behavior, this might hinder the child from developing further this talent.
Okay. So what should I do if I see my son vandalizing our wall?
I also experienced that with my child, sir. I brought him drawing board, drawing materials, and coloring book materials. And I told him, let's draw together. With these materials in put up now, we are both enjoying it together. And he never drew the wall again.
Okay, thanks. Now I know what to do. So what's next?
Okay. I will give it to my companion, sir, okay? While waiting to the results, sir, I would like to present you a child development program. In this program, sir, is part of our advocacy to educate parents to help them to better understand their child, to prepare child to their education.
Okay, that sounds great.
Child development program, sir, it's all about building blocks, childhood development, enhancing language, IQ, knowledge, and also creativity. It said, sir, the most important asset is the brain. Do you agree, sir?
Yes.
Experts suggesting that we need to nurture our child's brains early because grow rapidly in the first 6 years. As a matter of fact, by age of 6, the human brain reaches 90% of its adult size. At this age, the human brain is a sponge that can absorb so much knowledge and information. So we need to maximize in that period, sir.
Okay.
In this slide, you can see the stages of growth. The most critical period is from infancy to childhood. Experts are referring this is the most formative years. Formative years are the prime time to acquiring different kinds of knowledge and skills. Currently, sir, what are your efforts in nurturing, preparing John for his schooling?
Honestly, not that much. Because John is only 3 years old, I was not informed that he can already acquire knowledge at that early age.
I understand your concern, sir. Kids deserve to play and enjoy. However, there are learning materials nowadays that incorporate playing while learning.
Really? I want to know more about it.
I will tell you more about it later. To continue, sir, child experts are suggesting effective ways to how to mentally and emotionally prepare your child. Number 1, read to your child. Do you read to John, sir?
Not really. I'm busy with my work.
Most of the parents nowadays are too busy with their works and with that little time reading to their kids. However, sir, let me reiterate the importance of reading regularly to your child. As you read to your child, sir, you are the same inculcating listening habit. Then, at the same time while reading, are developing your child's vocabulary, this one. And then, likewise, we need to encourage their creativity and initiative, this one. And then, reading to John, sir, is truly important to encourage him to appreciate books, develop love of reading. Will you now spend more time reading to John, sir?
Yes, I think I must oblige myself to do that.
Yes, sir. Do it for your child. In this most important, you can help to John. Experts are also suggesting this one. We need to invest in a solid educational foundation. We need to spend more time, effort, and resources in preparing our kid during preschool period because this is the time, the critical stages of child development. If we will focus on this period, it will easier for our kid to finish their schooling. Many students nowadays are finding it's hard to pass the exam in that universities because of they were not properly prepared. Sir, now is the right time to prepare John to his education and ensure his success in the future. As a parents, that's what we are hoping and praying for, to see child successful. In this slide, based on a study which states that during that formative years, only 14% of the child spend in time in school. And that's why experts suggesting that the parents should be the first teacher and home should be the first school to ensure that the critical period of child development are being maximized. Let me stress the urgency, sir. Formative years is the window of opportunity that can create a huge impact to John's future. Let not waste this golden opportunity to prepare. What do you think, sir?
That's very informative and enlightening. Now tell me, how can I maximize these formative years that you are telling me?
Before I answer that, a very important question, sir. Let me first discuss the result of multiple intelligence assessment that we just conducted to John. To give you an idea, there are the 8 multiple intelligence based on the theory Howard Gardner. These are verbal linguistic, logical mathematical, visual spatial, the bodily kinesthetic, interpersonal, music smart, and also the nature smart. Okay. Based on the results, sir, John is the bodily kinesthetic. However, sir, his score for verbal linguistic and logical mathematical is not encouraging. I can recommend you some ideal materials and activities specific for John's age that can enhance, improve this intelligence. By the way, sir, verbal linguistic and also logical mathematical is the basic requirements in school, like English and math subject. Verbal linguistic and also logical mathematical is a basic building blocks referring to language in IQ, sir. Would you like to know more about these materials?
Yes.
Okay, sir. I mentioned you a while ago about the materials that encouraging learning while playing. This will also address your question on how can maximize John's formative years despite of your busy schedule. Please allow me, sir, to present you one of the best product, Talking English. This one, sir. This material is ideal for John's age. Talking English is sequential and interactive learning materials and builds your child's reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills.
Talking English.
Sorry.
Phonics time. What's new? Look, look. Chat box. Right. Fun time. Let's sing.
Okay. So, this is a demonstrate of 7 features of enhance your child's verbal linguistic. This interactive book, sir, we have a 20 interactive books, have 1 pen to enjoy Jan's. Okay.
V, 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 V,
We will have a word reading,
violin,
also picture reading.
violin, violin. V, V, V,
We
V.
will have also phonic sounds.
Phonics time. My name is V. V says,
This one.
now it is your turn to hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We will
Ready
have
or not,
Okay.
here I come.
this one. We will have also the alphabetics.
A, B, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O.
It's very fun and enjoying. Right, sir? So, this verbal linguistics so very enhancing to your Jans in that age. So, Talking English, sir, is designed to help a busy parents in preparing their kids in their preschool. Talking English will surely enhance the verbal intelligence of John. What do you think, sir?
Your product is impressive. However, John is very much engaged with his gadgets, and I just bought him a tablet just this week. Besides, he's also learning from that tablet.
I understand your concerns, sir. Kids nowadays are more hooked up with their gadget. Besides, tablet can also a good source of learning materials for John. However, sir, let me quote you a recommendation about American Academic Pediatrician. This parents should be limited to use gadget of their children for possible negative effect. If not properly managed, the problem is when the kids hold their gadget. We sometimes find it hard to control them. They will play as much as they want, from morning until evening. The worst part is sometimes skipping their meals and staying late at night, enjoying with their favorite games. Is that right, sir?
Yes, that's true indeed.
Based on our studies, sir, here are the possible side effects. Too much gadget for kids can damage the speech delay, attention deficit, learning problems, or anxiety, and childhood depression. Research also show that too much use of gadget can lead to your child's aggressive behaviors. Will you let Janso experience these possible side effects, sir?
Of course not.
Furthermore, the use of gadget like tablet can be addicted for children. This was published at the British Investigate Journalism, The Sun, and the New York Post entitled Psychotic Junkies. The report states that the use of gadget releases dopamine in the brain, and this causes digital addiction. This also explains the screen dependency associated with the use of gadget as warned by child's expert. I'm sure no parents will allow that to happen to their child. Isn't it, sir?
Yes, of course.
Then, choose a learning materials that provides no side effects. Talking English is the ideal and solution that will enhance your child's multiple intelligence and maximize your child formative years despite of your busy schedule. What do you think, sir?
Well, I agree that you have a point there. But how much it will cost me?
Before I will give you the price, sir, let me tell you how can we enhance the logical mathematical intelligence of John by using these materials. This is a new product materials of Grolier, sir. This is what we call Grolier Schematic. Grolier Schematic, we will have a 5 key. We will have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and also fraction. It's very enjoyable manner for John. This is the actual schematic, sir. So, we will starting from basic to difficult, sir. So, that's why it's very important to develop the basic math for Jans in the preschool. Okay? You can avail our promo, sir. Promo package, Talking English. This one, sir. Talking English will can enhance the vocabulary, grammar and sentence pattern, the reading comprehension, speaking, pronunciation, and writing. This was for the verbal linguistic. You can avail this package and it will cost you a 21,600. Either cash or credit card. What do you think, sir?
It's quite expensive.
I understand your concern. However, it's worth every penny. You can put a price on your child's education. Furthermore, let me enumerate the benefits John will receive through this material, sir. John will appreciate books and love reading. This will develop learning habits for John. He will excel in English and math. He will be excited to go to school. He will be confident and proud student. He will receive awards and recognition. That also means better opportunity for John. And finally, successful education will lead to successful life for John. As a loving parents, that's what we want and hoping for our child, isn't it, sir?
Yes, you're right.
Will you now avail, sir?
Yes, of course. I'm now fully convinced.